So I have no idea what's going on with the 4K or if it's even better or not. So I'm turning it back to 1080 60. 1080 59 point whatever. Look at my baby. This is young Master Brujo. Isn't he cute? He looks just like me. He's kind of mad because I picked him up when he came and like was smelling me. And he's just like, he was under like, so they told us that whenever they found him, he was in a bag with his dead mother and like a bunch of other kittens, and he smelled rotten when we got him, and he had so many issues like when we first got him. Like he had this like spots of like ball-headed skin all over, and I went to the vet and I took him and they're like, well, we don't really know what it is. And I was like, but you tested it, you're gonna charge me for testing him. And they're like, and I was like, okay. So they gave me this cream and it didn't work. So I shaved him because I thought maybe it was in his fur or something. Maybe it was living there. So I shaved him and I was spraying his bald spots with alcohol. And then they went away. And yeah, it was like a lot when we first got him. And then he started getting used to the girls. And then he'd have these little like cat tantrums, not like the zoomies, but like he'd get really mean and like go around and hitting people, and I'm like, stop that. So now he's like very like, he'll still like try to hit people and stuff when they walk by, but he's just like angsty little boy. Like growing up under a train track or whatever might do that to a cat. So now I get him and grab him all the time, and I'm like, you're gonna be a cat that's held, like you're gonna be a nice cat. But clearly right now he is just not feeling it. How Brujo boy?
I'm not feeling it. I'm very busy and important. I got things to do.
It isn't nice. He's so handsome. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Just a talking head. I'm so hungry, and Aaron's at the gym, and my alarm clock kept going on at 6 because it's like every couple weeks or something, so I have to go edit that. I think that was from, I don't know what that was from, but I didn't need to be waking up at 6. But then my brain would just shut back off and I'd go back to sleep. So like, oh, you know what? I need to pull out chicken thighs. They're in the outside freezer. But, I just need to get some food prepped. Because I know that's like why I'm not doing my best with my diet. But the thing is like, we have an ingredients household, and that's okay. Like, I don't see anything wrong with having an ingredients household. I'm trying to put out these stupid thingies. What are they called? Birkins. Birkins. I'm trying to like figure out my day's intake. But I pulled out some random stuff from the freezer outside. So I got some sharp cheddar cheese. I think we will try to let this thaw in the danger zone on the counter, because I think if you, I don't know, it's one or the other. If you thaw it on the counter, it gets crunchy, but if you thaw it in the fridge, it gets soft, or backwards. I don't remember, but whatever. Time to look at all the plants. I get this doing okay. Look at her green. Look at her green. Oof. The only thing with wisteria is you have to chase them. Like, you have to be on a wisteria or they will take over. So like, I need to snip some of them things coming out of her ankle so that they don't cause any issues later. Because I wasn't mindful of that last time, and now she has 2 trunks. But it's only one root system, so I can't like split her up and put her somewhere else. But the top wisteria is looking good. This little monster. He came out shy tissue when he could she. I've been such a bully. Hey, Doberty. Doberto. Hey, Doberto. Yeah, so I don't know. Aaron's coming home. I ordered his food. I'm gonna eat my food. It's just Aaron likes to eat like outside food, and I don't want him to get diet fatigue. So I'm kind of like, this week I think I'm gonna let it happen and just let us eat whatever in a healthy way, because I don't know, like I have this thing on my fitness pal and it keeps telling me about different things. Right now it's telling me about diet fatigue, to be mindful of that because then you won't want to do your normal stuff. So I'm currently cooking my own food. I did order Uber Eats from Wex, which is like a New Mexico place here. It's really, really good. But the only thing is, like, I need to be careful with my diet, and I don't want Aaron to feel diet fatigue because then I know he'll just start eating cookies and candy, and like, that's not good diet habits. So I ordered breakfast for us from Wex, and then I personally, I'm dying. I'm thawing out my meat for lunch or dinner. I don't know, it depends on how quick my stomach digests. And then there's veggies, and then right now I'm doing 2 hamburger patties because that's what I will eat. I will eat hamburger patties and rice every single day of my life. Like, that's what I was doing in most of my travel nursing situations. That was my meal, and I was okay looking. Like, I was fine, honey. But I know Aaron likes to eat fast food and lots of salt. I don't cook with a lot of salt because I don't want kidney stuff or like retention and stuff like that. So I don't cook with a lot of salt. I do seasoning, but I don't do a lot of salt. This is about a cup of rice. I'm kind of getting scared with everything in the news right now. So I'm kind of getting scared, and I kind of want to go get another pillow-sized bag of rice and a pillow-sized bag of pinto beans. I don't know if it'll actually affect us. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how much this is gonna affect us because I intentionally make us not. I buy dumb shit, but when it comes to our like home or our cars and stuff, I intentionally go out and get stuff that I know I could afford at a lesser job than what I have now. I don't know. Excuse me. My brain doesn't want to think about any of that, but it does want to think about this old lady called something. She did depression cooking on YouTube. She was a cute little grandma, and she's like, yeah, you could get dandelions and this is a salad. Just wash it off if it comes near a dark dog park. Like, she's a cute little old lady, but she would teach how to like make dumplings and how to like use cornstarch to thicken stuff up, because it's depression cooking from the Great Depression, not because she was sad. But I don't know. And I feel like last night something was going on and the force was screaming out, and I don't know. So I went out with my friend. I think I may have said anything, but I went out with my friend. We stayed for like half an hour, and then we left. And then I came home and I watched TV. I just would rather go to a dinner party than party at the club. I think I'm just too old for that. And that's okay. That's okay. Totally fine. But since I lost some of my footage while my food is cooking, I had this bag. It's a Loewe bag. When I first got it, it stunk really, really bad, like cigarettes. And they didn't tell me that when I purchased it, but that's okay, because it was in okay condition until I started to like clean it off, because I have like different products I use to clean all of my leather stuff, and it's all good stuff. But when I cleaned this sucker off, like some of the paint came off or the dye came off, and it was just like, what? So I was mindful of that, and then I washed it to get some of the smell out, because the liner smelled like cigarettes, and now it doesn't because I washed it. But then when I put this into the oven to like, I knew what to do. So like when you put steam in leather, it makes it hard. So I was like, I want this to be a structured bag, which it's not made to be a structured bag, but I was just experimenting with a $2,000 bag, a $4,000 bag, but I only paid less. So I was experimenting, and then it got really hard, and then I noticed the spots where I had cleaned it with it's leather saddle soap, where I had cleaned it, like the dye had just fully come off, and I was like, oh god, that's open to air. It's my oven thing saying the food is done. But when I cleaned it, that stuff came off, and I was like, oh god. And then we were traveling somewhere, driving, and it started raining, and all of it got all wet, and like it looked terrible. So I was like, it's not even sealed right. So I did all of that, And then I was gonna paint it black, but Aaron's like, don't do that. So I was like, okay, I'll just like do something else. So I got this. It's leather CPR cleaner and conditioner. So I used this on it and it feels great. Like it's slouchy. It's supposed to be slouchy because it's a puzzle bag from Loewe. But I noticed yesterday when we were at, where were we? The opening of Daiso, it transferred onto my white denim. Excuse me, it transferred onto my white denim, which is kind of expected, and I thought that was gonna happen, but I did it anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna try to clean it off again with this leather soap, or this stuff, but it looks great. I think it looks great. And it pulled the darker parts or where it was orangey before, and I didn't like that, so I haven't been using this bag. But now since I cleaned it, I've been like using it every day because I love the size of this bag. Anyway, I'm gonna finish doing my activities and my chores and I'll be back. So today we're replanting mandrakes or mandragora. Just kidding. It's a lavender plant for the front yard. Whew. I got it at Costco a couple days ago. And now I'm gonna go put it outside because that's kind of like what I do. All these plants in here are, sort of Aaron, sort of mine. But I do the most of the planting and stuff. Aaron just likes to look at things. But I don't know if this is an outside plant. It doesn't feel like the other lavender, so it might just die. Oops. So I was watching this documentary on HBO about polygamy, and I kind of understand a lot of the concepts because of church. We grew up in the church, like we grew up religious, and I have a lot of religious trauma because of that. Because like a gay kid and a Southern Baptist apostolic, whatever else they decided to call us, church. And I'm remembering when they were like thinking they were all gonna go to heaven and get raptured. That happened on Y2K for us. And that was the last straw. Because I was like trying to put the stories together. And I understand it's easy to manipulate simple people, but I always would be fighting back about it. I'm like, well, who are the temp people that Cain and Abel were messing around with? Like, who were they? They were just outside of the Garden of Eden? Like, what? And like just like basic stories, parables, like they never made sense to me. So then whenever Y2K happened and we didn't all get raptured and we were praying for the whole world that was going to get left behind, and nothing happened, and I was baptized, like I dedicated myself to the church. I was doing all the right things, but I was a gay kid, so like no matter what I did, they'd bring it up like once a year. All these boys with their weak wrists, and I'm like, okay, and stop looking right at me, I can't help it. Since, I don't know, but like, religion is just a way to control people. It's a very easy way to control simple people. Simple people love to be controlled by religion. I don't know what it is, the structure, the ability to avoid accountability by saying anything bad that happens to you is the devil. It's just so strange to me. So there's this spot in this show where it's like talking about how they were hiding money in cans of food. And they did that on Big Love. Like, Big Love is one of my favorite shows because of all of the drama in it. But like, Lois did that. Whenever Lois was like laundering money at the laundromat, she was hiding her money in cans of peas. I know they took a lot of inspiration from this, but damn. So I made a bomb cake, but I forgot the baking soda, and I have baking soda, like it's up in my spices, but I forgot the baking soda, so now it's like this super dense like cake situation. So it's no eggs because eggs are so expensive. Just kidding, I just don't buy eggs. I don't think we eat a lot. But this is the cake. It looks like a big cookie. It needs to finish cooling, but it has Greek yogurt, it has salt and sugar, because you need salt in a cake. Salt and sugar, and then pumpkin spice and a little bit of nutmeg. Oh, it smells so freaking good. Oh, and I put protein powder in it so I can get my protein in. Good morning. Oof, it is 4:20, and I don't know. I gave myself a break for a couple days because there wasn't really anything going on. The last video that I uploaded seemed kind of boring, more boring than normal. So I gave myself a break, and I feel like that was probably a good thing. So I'm gonna go ready for the gym, but oh god, I'm so sleepy. It was hard waking up. So I take this medicine for PTSD because sometimes I get nightmares. It's called Prazosin, and the blood pressure medicine, but it also works for PTSD. But since I'm on the Ozempic, I think it had a really profound effect on my, not only my physical body, but my mental health. Because it was, I think, if I can isolate that and not caffeine, I think that's what was causing the dissociative episodes I was having, because I haven't had one since. So I cut out my Vyvanse, I cut out the Prazosin, I cut out energy drinks. So, it's one of those, and I can start adding them back in, but it won't be till Thursday. And today is Tuesday, because I have a lot of stuff to do at work, and I can't be messing around being out of my body, especially if I'm like not remote viewing or anything like that. I need to be in my body. Yeah, so here we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Guess what I'm doing? I'm leaving the gym, bitches. Oh, my back. So I haven't done one of my PT exercises in a really long time, which is good mornings. And I did some today, and I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. So that means that I gotta be more careful with my PT and actually do the work for my PT so that I can feel better because of my PT. But oh my god. And then I was doing my stretches. I just been slacking is what it is. I've been slacking. Cause like I was doing my stretches and my back is like and I was like, what the heck? Like I already tried to pop my back this morning. But you know when you warm up? Jeez. You know when you warm up and you're just like ready to do your workout and stuff? That's what happened. Except I didn't warm up. Okay, let's see who's out and about today. I was talking the other day, or this morning maybe, about my nightmare medicine, Prazosin, and I gotta be really careful with that because Ozempic slows down your digestion, so it just stays in your body. And I know I've already talked about this, but I feel like it's important because I feel awake and inside my body today. And last week was really rough because I didn't, and I was like forcing myself, like my will was forcing myself to like move and do things, and I don't like that. Also, at the gym, there was this guy, and he's really hot, and me and Aaron both like him, and we want to tickle him. But like, he is like a cartoon. Like Aaron's seen him go, oh, like the wolf from like cartoons where they go, oh, and they're just like their eyes pop out. I feel like he's like that, very much like that. And can I get through here? I'm gonna try to get through here because I just need to go right, guys. But I saw him do that today, and it was the funniest thing because this girl came walking in, and she's pretty. She had her cute little outfit on and stuff, but like, oh, I forgot to turn off my workout thing. But she came by, and her little boobies were bouncing, and I was like, "Work, girl." And then, she was like doing her little girl thing. Are we gonna hit each other, Jeep? I'm sure my car will stay together. Your plastic piece of shit won't. But it was funny because she walked by and her little boobies were jiggling, and he's like And I was like, because he seems like a little man whore, and he has like a couple kids, and he's like older but not older. I think he's older. It's hard to say with him because he's like, he got pretty skin, but he looks like a gelfling to me. But he's also really attractive because he's huge. He's like buff. And I don't know, he likes her and he always smiles at him, but he like mad dogs me. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And I was remembering something that happened on the airplane, whenever we were going. There's this guy and he was really big. So he bought himself 2 seats. He was explaining to us why he bought 2 seats. And we were all like listening to why he bought 2 seats, because he like had to. He wasn't just like wide, he was big. He was like just a big dude. And then we were getting up and he was very polite. He was talking to everybody. He talked to me. He was just a very polite, nice guy. And then this old, rickety, hillbilly, nasty old man, he stood up right away as soon as the airplane started, and he was like a seat behind him, like chunk. And so he got up and he's like, sorry man, I need to get up. And he's like, oh well, I didn't know you needed that much room. And the guy just looked at him, he's all, look at me. And he's like, yeah, well I'm not that big, so I don't need that much room. And I was like, so I said, ew, how gross. What a terrible thing to say. No, I think I said, what a nasty thing to say. And he looked at me and I was like, I'll rip your face off your skull. Like, don't play with me, Hubert. Like, your people ruined this country. I have no love for anybody with gray hair unless it's Daenerys Stormborn. Try me. So I stood up and I was waiting for him to say something. And then he just got out the way and he let that guy through. And I was like, what a nasty, nasty thing to say. So this week is just a busy week, and they're like trusting me to do stuff. I wouldn't. Because here's the thing, like when I first started, no one wanted to train me. So then I was telling my boss, no one wants to train me. They're like, well, you need to figure it out. And I was like, some servant leader? That's not servant leadership, bitch. But then I was like, fine, I'll do something else. I'll figure out stuff for me to do if you're not going to accept that I need help. So then a year later comes and I'm like, I think I know like 30% of what needs to happen in that role. But the other roles that I've discovered and placed myself in and helped different teams, those ones I'm good. I'm like 80, 90% in a couple months because they wanted to train me because they need help. And so I'm not the only one that's happened to, but we've discussed it in that meeting where I popped off like a fool. But now it's like year and a half later and they're like, can you do this, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, but I'll go really slow because I have to check my notes and I don't build as fast as you guys. And they're like, it's fine. So I was like telling them like, I can do it, I can start today because I know how to do it. It's just it takes me a long time because I don't know as much as they do, but I know how to do the build, I know how to do the assignments, like I know how to do everything. But like I said, I'm just not as quick. So those two, my team lead and his manager, are both in training right now. So I'm like, I hope you guys aren't expecting me to be doing this all by myself, because I'll pop off on leadership. Like, and I told him the other day in a meeting, I was like, it sounds like you're trying to convince us of something you thought of, but we go live in 2 days. I don't think this is appropriate for you to be asking such big, fast asks of us because we have to build this. I don't know if you understand the build tool, but we have to do this kind of by hand because of the way that you guys chose the naming convention without our input. So we can't just auto build any of this stuff. It has to be built by hand. And then think of that plus times 3 because it's the room, the bed, the hall bed. So it's like times 3 plus the space saver. So times 4 then. And it's like, can you guys stop? Can you just let me show you the build tool? But it's like, this build is only for right now. Like, it's only for right now. It's maybe gonna last 6 months, allegedly. It's a big hospital, big org, so like stuff that lasts like a day is actually a year. I think as a novelty, these are interesting, but I think I've just had like a lot of bad experiences with them, so I don't like them. Ooh, bapa-doo. I got the sale price for the diet sodas. There's this blackberry Dr. Pepper I really like. And then I got some normal soda pops and then some Sprite Zero. Some normal, like Coca-Cola normal. I guess that's what it's called, I don't know. And I got some basil, so I'm gonna like try it again. Last time I left the basil home and it died. So I gotta just be more careful with it. I think I put it outside because I was trying to give it sun. And it did really good. Like it went from like maybe 4 inches tall to like a foot. And it was huge. And then I think winter came or something happened. And it was just not, it just was not the vibe. It just died. And I couldn't bring it back. So then I tried to take it upstairs and regrow it, because sometimes you can do that. You can like bring it back to life after a while. And I've done that multiple times with multiple plants, but on this one it didn't work. So that sucked. Oh, come on! Get out of the way. I literally went out of the way for you, Ace Hardware. You're just sitting around like a big dumb idiot. And now you're in all the lanes. He's moving quick. I should shut up. He wears short shorts. He wears cowboy boots. He don't want me to vote. I don't know. Remember Taylor Swift used to do country music? And now she's like whatever she is. I don't know. I don't know if we've canceled her or not, or if we're back to her friend. I don't know. I don't think it matters. She's a bazillionaire. Who cares? And she was fighting with Trumpkin, so I just don't like that music. The music is just not the vibe. Even the one with the gay people in it, which is the one everyone tells me about because I'm a gay people. But I think they're just trying to relate to me. Careful, Catherine. I'd hate to hit your Toyota Venza. So that thing looks new enough to have full coverage. I hate that when people have like basic ass coverage and then they can't do shit with it. Who are all these people running? 7:30. Where are you all running to? Anyways, I've never seen that house before, and it has like 13-foot windows. That is bizarre. Maybe it's a waiting house for vampires. Ooh. I am so tired. Maybe I'll wake up here in a minute. I'm gonna have some tea. I like tea. Tea has a good amount of caffeine. I don't really like coffee. It makes me jittery and my stomach hurts so bad on this Ozempic. Like, and I told the doctors the other day, because they do a check-in with you, and they're like, do you have any symptoms? Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea? And I was like, my stomach, if I eat anything greasy, it just goes right through. And they're like, yeah, don't eat anything greasy. And I'm like, and I was like, sometimes I wake up nauseous and then I eat and it goes away. And they're like, okay, well, if the nausea gets really bad, let us know. And I was like, could I just like double my dose? And they're like, not if you're already having bad symptoms. And I was like, they're not bad. I was just being honest and telling you I had symptoms. And they're like, okay, well, if it doesn't affect your daily life. And I was like, no, it does not. So they were like, cool with it. And I was like, I'm cool with that. I feel like I need a haircut, but I don't want to go through that. Because last time I went in with my hair a good length, where I could go like this and it's just floppy, like a mop. And then they chopped it all off. He just kept cutting, and I was like, no, I need that weight back there to hold my hair down. But he just kept chopping, and then he was like, whoosh. He's super awesome. My haircut man is super awesome. But I think he just got really excited because I didn't want a fade, a high and tight fade with like a bubble head. I don't know, you know, the basic bitch man haircut. Like, I didn't want that. And I was like, just, yeah, okay, I want like a low taper. And he's like, oh, let's do a blowout on you. And I was like, a what? But they did, but he just cut so much hair off. And like, I'm old now, so my hair doesn't grow as fast. When I was little, my hair would grow like a weed. Like, it'd just be all poof the next day. So like, I just don't want that again. Hi. He's a hot anesthesia doctor or something. He's always outside cleaning that Tesla too. Him and his wife have matching black Teslas. I don't know what kind they are, but they're like matching. They're both black and they say Tesla. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Okay, I need to get my ass inside and take a shower and get ready for work. Meh. I have a feeling somebody's watching me. What are you guys doing? I'm not cooking. I guess I'm making popcorn, but it's not for you. Anyone like a carrot? Here, Dobby.
Oh, good boy.
He doesn't have front teeth, so you kind of gotta throw the food. Good morning. Oh my gosh, look at my hair. It needs to dry. It needs to dry. I just put it away because my hair's a lot lately, so I just put it away. And now it looks like a flapper, but that's okay. I'm okay with flapper. So it is Wednesday, so I'm wearing my pink socks and I'm wearing my Game Scar shirt because I don't know. I got this shirt like maybe 2 years ago in LA for LA Pride. With Hollywood Pride, I think. Excuse me, my brain is thirsty for air. I don't know if that's true. I don't know why we yawn. It's like a mammalian reflex or something. But yeah, getting ready for the gym. I'm gonna do my ankle stuff today, like with the ankle gauntlets, whatever they're called, ankle straps. Anyway, those are really fun. It's just I noticed that they hurt my lower back, which makes me think that my butt muscle's getting too tight. So I have to be aware of that today. So I don't know, but there's all these things. There's all these things when you're working out, and I remember some, but then in the moment I forget everything. So I'm gonna go do that today, and I'll do my cardio. It'll be like a lighter day because it's just gonna be these gauntlet things. I usually do 4 sets of 10, forward, side, back, and in. And it takes a good amount of time. So I might add it up to 6 and then be like, this is my cable leg day. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then I have a very busy day today at work. It's just been busy for like this whole month is just gonna be busy, I think. Well, last month, but it's just busy at work right now. But it ebbs and flows. So as soon as we're done with this one, we cycle down. Excuse me. We cycle down, get everything done, cycle back up for this next big project. It's just like, so I'm trying to get stuff done in the middle of everything, and it's really difficult. So, but it's a challenge. It's a good challenge. I wouldn't go back to bedside nursing though. Like, even with travel nurse pay rates and stuff, I don't think I would go back. Maybe. No, I don't think I'd go back. But anyway, I don't know. Like, I was thinking last night, like, about physical health and mental health and making sure your body's okay, and like, the things I think about at night are stupid. Like, well, I hope everyone's okay in my family, and like, I don't know, they're all grown up. They can all do whatever they want to do. It's just like, I'm thinking like my mom when she died, and like she wasn't very healthy, and I'm not that healthy. I'm just trying really hard to be healthy. I was hoping everyone in my family was okay. So I reached out to my twin sister. I'm like, hi, how's it going? And then I'll reach out to my big sister today. I just know she has a lot of stuff going on, and like, I don't know, my mom kind of raised us pit against each other, so it's kind of hard to like check up on each other, because it's like I don't live with them, so I don't see them, so out of sight, out of mind. So I really don't get into all their business like that. Plus it stresses me out sometimes, because I feel like people just get into their world, and like, I don't know, and that's how it should be. You should be getting into your own world and stuff. I want to worry about everybody, but that's not my place. You know what I mean? Anyway, well, I'm gonna get ready and go here in a minute. So there was this travel vlogger I used to watch a lot. His name is Evan. He's a goofy white guy that went to live in England. London. So I'm gonna go look for what he's up to right now, because he used to travel vlog and I thought that was so fun. And I think that's what I attempted to do. Because I always thought it was so fun, and I attempted to do it and it just did not work for me. But he went, yeah, and he would go with by himself, and like he went lots of places by himself, and I just thought that was so cool, because like personally I can't, like I can't, like I don't know. But I'm gonna see what he's up to. Wait. Oh man, I forgot to put my medicine in the medicine box. The medicine box. I hope I remember the right ones to put in here. Shoot. So, two things. I found Evan. He's like a newsman or something. And I don't know. Maybe that's what he does now. I hope I don't know. I don't want to say he sold out, but that's his job, so shut up. Second, about this thing, it's like a milk frother. It's a really nice one too. It's from Keurig, and I got them on sale on TikTok when the store was just selling everything, so I got them on sale. So I got two, but I picked it up and it was full of water, so I'm thinking someone accidentally dropped it in the water and they didn't say anything, because they were scared that I was gonna get upset, which I am kind of upset, but that's why I bought a second one. We just have to be more careful in the future. But I can't reach it. It's like way up there. I was gonna unwrap this and put it out, but I don't think I have time to do that. I need to start moving. That person that came up behind me scared me a little bit. That was kind of creepy. Just like driving very quickly and then slowed down right next to me. It's like, am I gonna get shot? No. BMW. Ooh, honey. My locker room was packed and it's 7:15, so I have to rush home. But like, this man put his hand on my shoulder because I was getting my stuff ready. I swear, his hand was bigger than my head. So, hey big guy, hey big guy, can I get in my locker real quick? And I was like, absolutely. Will you get something off the fridge for me? So when we were on vacation and we went to the beach, I was telling my friends, I was like, this is the skin of a killer, Bella. And like, right over their heads. And I'm just taking a temperature right now. Do you guys understand what that means? Do y'all understand that's from Twilight? Whenever she sees him sparkle vampiring in the sun. Like, it's not me, right? I think it's just my friends are like not into the same references. I'm sure if I was talking about vegan cheese, everyone would have been happy with me. But that's okay. Friend group should have all kinds of random ass people in it. But y'all understand what that means, right? ADHD project brain. ADHD project brain. ADHD. ADD. So I got these things for my backpack and I adjusted my straps and everything. So now it seems okay, but now I gotta find double-sided Gorilla Glue tape, which I know I have up here. It's in my little crafting area that's all messy. Don't judge me. Judge me, I don't care. You don't pay my car note. But it's in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. So I'm trying not to get super anxious again. So I took some Prozocin earlier. See if I can wake up on time tomorrow. But that's my like PTSD medicine, and it's for panic attacks. I might as well use it now, because later on we're probably not gonna have no medicine because of dumb fucking Trump. Like, seriously, like, ugh. Who's letting this happen? Like, aren't we supposed to have a government? Like, checks and balances? Like, hello? Like,